Hello and welcome to a very spooky video indeed. This video kind of counts as the first actual Halloween themed video, so I'm quite excited. Props to my older sister for giving me this idea. And with that, I suppose let's just get on with it. I'm quite excited. Alright, so admittedly, I'm a bit nervous to start. I'll be honest, I'm a bit nervous because with my track record, this is either going to look amazing or awful. Amazingly awful is the most probable outcome. Let's open these babies up and see what we get, okay? It's like a blind box. Shit, there's tape. My mortal enemy. It's fine, I come weaponized. Alright. What have we got here? We have gumdrop buttons. Not my gumdrop buttons! We have these things. Ooh. Ooh, we have some icing type thing. Black version of icing. We got plastic. We got plastic up in here. God, all I've ever wanted in this world. And then we got our beautiful haunted house. Lovely. We're gonna take this step by step, and step 1 reads, massage the large icing tube to soften the icing, then cut off the end and discard safely. We gotta give this icing tube a bit of a massage. What's the difference between a massage and chiropractic, I hear you ask? Our special guest has come to give an example of what chiropractic would look like on an icing bag in comparison to my very polite massaging. Please do show the camera. Come take this from me and show the camera what chiropractic would look like. Oh, show us what oh wow. Is that chiropractic? Goodness me. She was doing chiropractic on this, you know. She's a special guest and she did chiropractic on my icing tube. Can you believe this? I didn't even ask her to do it. She was just here on my show. She came and grabbed it from me, snatched it from my hand and started doing chiropractic.
That's cracking, that is. Don't just go to the wire.
Okay, so what we did learn was chiropractic is a bad practice. Put on some Zen music. Hold on. Oh yeah. Now this is what I call a massage. Alright, I've pretty much massaged it to all of my ability. And the following instruction was to cut off the end. So, go to sleep, little icing. Please go to sleep. Why isn't this cutting? This feels so much more violent than it needs to be. Go to sleep. Instruction number 2. Lay out one end panel wall and pipe the icing lines on the reverse side of the biscuit. Attach a side panel to the icing line using a tray to help hold the biscuit in place. Okay, we need to get out our beautiful walls. Are we ready? Oh my god, this smells so good. Oh, look at that. Let's do it on a themed tray. How are we feeling about a themed tray? Because I'm feeling fantastic over it. I'm feeling fantastic. So we're going to use nothing but raw strength to achieve this, okay? I need everyone to lock the fuck in for this. I'm not locked in, I fucking fell over. No! Pipe an icing line. Alright, we pipe an icing line. And now we need to attach this side of the house to the icing line, I believe. Okay, everyone focus. Oh, Guys, I think I've done it. It's fucking... Why is it diagonal? I'm having to look at it from a far point of view. You guys are seeing it from above. You knew it was diagonal and you didn't tell me. Fuck you guys. Alright, next instruction, guys. Next instruction. Which one are we on? 3. Repeat the previous step with the other end panel and side panel so you have all 4 walls iced together. We're going to try and ice it while it's standing up. Right, this part's scary. It's getting progressively scarier the more we add. Okay. It's looking relatively okay. It doesn't look in dire state yet. This is the last one we've got to ice. Is it a bit precarious for me to be icing it here? Absolutely. But is it in shot? Also absolutely. So I you know, for the content, it just makes it more high stakes. Right, there was probably easier ways to do this, but this is the way I chose, so we're committing, alright? Let's lower the stand so we can see what we're actually doing. Lord, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this. Ooh. She's done it! Wally has yet again succeeded. In spite of all of you who thought I wouldn't. I'm looking at all of you who doubted my mission from the beginning. I've managed. I've created the most stable housing unit you will ever find on the market. Alright, it's time for the next instruction, people. Pipe down the reverse sides of the front and back roof. Then add the roof section. You know, do this, what? Do this one roof piece at a time. Then pipe the line across top 2 holes.
Nothing bad can happen. It can only good happen.
In place. I've reread it. I've reread the instructions. I know what to do now. Alright. So here's our first roof piece that will be going on this side. A bit worried. Oh, I've realised my mistake. It's meant to have an overhang. God, it would have been so much easier to just add the icing onto the fucking thing. Right. I would say the structural integrity of this home is hanging on by a fucking thread. But it's okay. Screw anyone who said I could never build a house. Because look at what I've just done. Maybe I'll take you through a guided tour really quick, okay? So, I'd like you to observe the... Oh my god, the roof is slipping. You cannot look at that and tell me that does not look fantastic. I think I've cooked here. I think, yeah, no, this is beautiful. Alright, next instruction. Reads. Follow the scallop tile indents on the roof and window and door. That's worded really weirdly. Indents on the side panels to decorate your house. Alright, we're decorating. We're on to decoration. Let's see what we could add. I'm feeling like we need a spider. Okay? We need a spider on this side of the roof. Ready? Here's going to be our spider. This is going to be our little guy. What should it... You guys need to name this spider in the comments, please. Because I have no idea what his name should be. Oh, yes. That's our spider right there. He's kind of little. But it's because he's a baby, and this is his home. Baby spider lives here. This is his home. His parents abandoned him when he was 3. And, you know, he's been living on his own since... It's actually been really hard for him. So, you guys need to be nice. It's actually been really hard for him. And also, he only has 3 legs on either side. Why? Because he got the other 2 amputated. My sister had a baby! He's actually friends with that guy. Look at him. He hasn't done anything wrong in this world. He's pure-hearted entirely. He's entirely pure-hearted. Nobody can change him because he's just that pure. Okay? Look at his little eyes. Now, we're going to give him a home on his home. That being his spider web. I watched Haunted Hotel recently, so maybe he should be called Jarbon.
Job on. Job on. Job on.
Oh no. Okay, no, listen, this is part of the law. This is part of the law. This is part of the law. You see how he's kind of missing a leg? That was the leg that tried to weave this part of the spider web, okay? He messed it up, okay? He's not very good at it, but it's okay. We cooked. We cooked, guys. This is our little guy and his little spider web. I love it. Now, how are we feeling about adding some of these? Yeah, that looks great. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Right, let's work on the front of our house. Okay? Oh wait, maybe it should be a monster house. Okay, no, this house is alive now. That's the story. This little guy was abandoned and he needed a place to stay, so he made a like web on this house, right? But it turns out the house was alive. Okay, so we're gonna make sure it looks alive. We're gonna give it eyes. Alright, here's its eye. Oh yeah, it has hyperextended eyes, okay? It was from an accident. Now let's make it look like super angry. That's probably the angriest house I've ever seen, except for the one from, you know, what's the house? But it's okay. Beautiful work. You know, I've just thought, we also do have black little dots, so we could give it pupils. Oh yes. Oh yes. Now, that house looks pretty scary, which kind of explains why our little guy over here is looking quite frightful. But it's okay, because the house is nice. It's a nice house, so we should give it a big smile to really drive home how nice it is. Alright, that's the idea. We're gonna give it a big old smile. Look how happy he is! Oh my goodness! I love him. Let's give him one last eye. He should have 3 eyes. Because I'm seeing this top window here and I'm thinking, this should not be a window. This should be an 3rd eye. Because, you know, he's like the Eye of Sauron, actually. Give him one last googly eye. Hell yeah! Should we add a bunch of shingle decoration, like on the box? Can you see it back there? You see how they've done the little dots and stuff? Should we add that? I'm feeling like we should. Because I have so much icing left. I have the perfect idea. I'm going to show this to my mum. But when I show it to her, I'm only going to show her the side that looks normal, which will be the front. And then I'll spin it around and show her the back where the actual house face is. That's like a fun idea, I think. Because she'll be like, oh, what the fuck? Now this is going to be a bit tedious, but we're going to get there. Just give it a bit. We'll time lapse it or something. I'll speed it up. Okay, dare I say it? It does look like he has just even more eyes. And I'm not exactly against this, really. I'm going to be so honest, I'm not exactly against it. I think it's actually quite, you know, beautiful. But now we need to add a bunch of those little dots to the other side, which I'm not quite excited about. Back to the grind, back to the grind. See you in a minute. Okay, we finished both sides of the roof, and I'm feeling quite confident. I'm feeling overly confident, dare I say it. Skull. We're gonna add a skull to the front right here. I'm just gonna go round and round. Damn, why was the icing job on this side much better than the other? You know, we're not gonna talk about that. Yup, we cooked. We cooked. Oh, we cooked here. Oh, we cooked. Hold on, let's flatten this a bit. Oh my god. Oh, that looks fantastic. Oh, that looks so good. Okay. Final touches time. We should finish up the windows. And then, yeah, these are just going to be finishing touches. So I'll skip to when it's finished. And then I'll show it off to you guys. Yay! So, I finished the gingerbread house. And I want your opinion on it, because I think it's beautiful. Alright, so here it is.
That's cool.
Do you want to see the back?
Go on then. What have you done? Looks like two titty witties.
No.
No?
Those are his eyes, and he's got a third eye.
I know that's his eyes.
You're so mean to me. He's got a little spider friend.
Oh, the cutie.
Alright. We finally finished the house. So that means we need some residents. Say hello to scary gingerbread skulls. We lack instructions. All we have is a dream. Let's get to it. Let's crack on down. We get 1, 2, 3, and 4 different little guys to add to our collection. Are you excited? Because I certainly am. Let's start off with resident number 1. First, he needs a nose. That's the first order of business. I'm feeling like this guy needs a nose. We need to name him as well. So we got to name thus far the spider and our 4 residents. The house doesn't need a name. The house is just called House. Preferably Dr. House. Let's get this guy a nose. Let's get this guy let a nose go in. What emotion should he give off? I'm thinking he should be the most surprised guy we've ever had. Okay. He tastes phenomenal. He tastes so good. My goodness. This is our next little guy. What's his injury, I hear you ask? Look, I've got to get through this recording somehow, and eating gingerbread, it seems like the only way. Okay, he's so happy. He's happy with the turnout. Alright, now, I hate to say it, but I have like the perfect idea for this one, and I fear none of you are going to like it, okay? I have a fear that none of you are going to appreciate my artistic design for this one. But like, it's my cookie and you ain't eating it. Bear in mind, I'm drawing this from memory, so if it does not look anything like what I'm thinking of, that's not my fault. Right, be so for real. This looks exactly like the picture. Be so for real, I've cooked here. One more resident. Let's see, who should we do? Okay, guys. If I'm gonna have a bunch of characters, little guys, on my property, 24/7, 365, at least one of them's gotta be a femboy. I've committed now. You see, I sort of thought about this bit. I didn't really think about this bit very far into it. And now I've drawn the cat ears, and I realised there's no way I can take back this bit. So now I am genuinely having to make a femboy resident. I really didn't think about this, did I? How can you tell this is a boy, I hear you asking? First off, that's not very woke of you. So that is essentially all we have for today. I've created 4 little residents for our house. 5 if you include our little guy back here on the house. So that's everybody. I would like to say, if you did enjoy this video, it will be part of a 12-part series taking place over the course of this October. So stay tuned if you're interested in that. And with that said, like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Mwah! They're so good.